Welcome to Earthy Goddess Mama. Hey Libra, this is your mid-May love reading. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising. This is a completely general reading, but if you've been guided here to my channel today, there could be some message here for you. You know, a bit of a competition for the limelight with the greenery. So just before we begin, I have a little giveaway going. For those that want to enter, you need to subscribe to my channel, like, comment, or go to my Facebook page and like my page, follow me on Instagram, Earthy Goddess Mama. Yeah, so the more active you are on either my YouTube, Facebook, or Insta, the more chances you have to win a personal reading with me, which will be drawn on the 29th of May, which is the Sagittarius full moon. So yeah, so this reading, Libra, is whoever you've come to this reading with in your heart, whoever you're thinking and feeling about at the moment. We're going to sort of dive underneath the surface of what's going on there and how you're feeling, what you're fearing, what you love about this person, what you're vulnerable about, what your secret desires are. So yeah, we're just going to go a bit deep. And we've got Osho Zen, I have the Tarot of Sexual Magic, and a couple of oracle decks at the end. So let's begin. This is how you're feeling. You're feeling very playful, beautiful. This is the Page of Fire. So this is very youthful, passionate energy, lots of vitality and life force. You know, in the standard deck, the page standing there is kind of like a sexual card. The rod's kind of like a phallic symbol, but this is a joyous card. This is allowing your light to shine and meeting each moment with exuberance and fun and vitality. So that's how you're feeling. What a beautiful energy to have with you in this love reading, Libra. Yeah, it's a very youthful energy, very inner child-like, allowing your inner child out to play. Oh, you could have, yeah, no, that's, this is what you're fearing. This is the Star card. So maybe you're thinking about an Aquarius, but this is also about maybe fearing healing something. There might be something that you're fearing that needs to be healed here. This is finding that beautiful stillness within you, that silence, to go deep within yourself, to gain some deep inner knowing about what's going on for you and whoever you're thinking about with this, this relating. So it's that deep seeing yourself truly, like allowing your third eye to open and truly see what you're feeling quite discontent about at the moment, Libra. Let's see. I will clarify and go deeper. Like once there's a full picture here, I'll be able to read them a lot easier. So we have the Four of Pentacles here, and this is what you're feeling discontent about. Maybe you're feeling discontent about a lack of finances and needing to hold tight to any resources that you got, but it's also building walls. Feeling discontent that maybe you've built some walls around yourself and not really allowing anyone to get close to you. Being miserly not only with your money, but with your energy, with your emotions, with your feelings. Guarding, being very guarded. So you're feeling quite discontent. Maybe you're dealing with an earth sign who's doing this, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Someone's being quite miserly with their, you know, maybe with their expressions with you, or maybe even miserly with their expression of love. And you're feeling very happy about this new perception you have. New vision. This is the Hangman. So you're able to see maybe this union in a whole new way. There's a sense of being able to perceive your unlimited nature and moving away from struggle. Maybe relating with others on an intimate level has been a struggle for you in the past. But now you're tapping into more of this beautiful, high vibe, playful, joyous energy. So of course, you know, emitting that frequency allows for more experiences, because like attracts like. So if you're vibrating in a really playful, joyous way, you're going to attract someone that's feeling, you know, that similar vibe. And you're going to understand how unlimited you really are, that there's no need to be on your hands and knees crawling in the dirt through life, struggling and suffering, that you can expand into this greatest version of yourself. So you have a new understanding there, and you're feeling really happy about that, Libra. So what you're feeling sad about right now, that there's some things that have been suppressed. So this is your fire. But the card after that is playfulness. So you're feeling sad that maybe there's parts of yourself that needs to stay hidden. Parts of your fire and your power. Maybe your wildness needs to be tamed a little bit around this union. Maybe you can't fully express totally who you are. Maybe a lot of it needs to be hidden. Maybe you have a lot of fire in your chart, Libra. You know, there's 2 fire here, or you could be dealing with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. But there's a sense that you need to hide part of yourself, or your passionate side, that something is getting squished, that you're feeling sad about not being able to express the full, powerful version of who you are, Libra. But you know, you can see the cracks there. It's going to be an eruption. You're going to release all those restrictions because you're happy about this. So there may be some residual effects of maybe that past struggle and suffering that you've been conditioned, you know, spent most of your life living that way. So obviously there's usually some residual effects of that deep conditioning over lifetimes. So you're feeling sad that you're not quite there expressing the fullness of who you are. A lot of your fire and passion is still being suppressed. And what do you love about the person that you're thinking about? It could be a Leo, Libra. Are you dealing with a Leo? Yeah, because this is very Leo energy, like that inner child playfulness. Or you love this, whoever you're thinking about, you love their strength, you love their courage, and you love their wisdom. You love their resilience to move through anything adverse and flower anyway. They just keep on flowering, they keep on getting stronger and stronger no matter what life throws at them. What you don't really like about them is that they're bringing their past with them, they're clinging to their past. This is the 5 of Cups. They're not focusing on what they have on offer, because the 5 of Cups in the standard deck is like 3 cups spilled, but 2 cups still standing. And we all know what the 2 of Cups means in the minor arcana. It's, you know, soul-based love. So they're focusing on past hurt and pain, and maybe they've brought that to this relating, or maybe they're still stuck in a painful situation. So you're feeling quite guarded with expressing yourself to them. This is a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. But we have every sign here except for air. We have every element except for air here. We have Aquarius. Okay, and what's your secret desire for the 2 of you is change. This is a wheel of fortune, to flow with the dance of life. To jump on that magic carpet of change and just flow along with it. This is your secret desire, to get balanced, and in the middle you can see the yin-yang symbol in the middle. To fully get integrated and balanced and centered and grounded, so then you can stay at the eye of the storm, and any change that happens around you doesn't affect you. So that's what your secret desire for the both of you is. To be at the eye of the storm, to not get swept up in all the change, just to stay centered together. There's a real mixture of energy here. So what you're feeling vulnerable about taking things slowly. Maybe this is all going too slow for you because they're still stuck in a lot of pain and you're fearing this healing. So maybe you have some healing to do, because this is Earth again, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Maybe this relating's going really slow and you're feeling really passionate and you've got to suppress. Yeah, you've got to suppress your fire. Maybe you really, really want to connect with them physically. And you're feeling this passion and attraction and this magnetic pull. But you've got to suppress it because they're still stuck in a bit of pain and they want to go slow. And so you're sort of guarding. There's a guardedness here, whether this is the other person or you. You're kind of shutting yourself off from it. You're building walls instead of boundaries. So let's see what the final outcome or the resolution card is in total, in here. Immersing yourself in now. This space between the in and the out breath, the being total. When you're total, slowing down is a given. Just methodical, moving forward, gently feeling each step, feeling the earth. Breathing the air, feeling the breeze in total. This woman can't be less than total and immersed there now. They cannot be clinging here to the past pain and telling themselves the same old painful, sorrowful story. They will fall. I'm going to allow some clarifying cards. The Tarot of Sexual Magic. So if you're offended by sexual images, you might want to turn off now and just take what you got from this reading from the cards I've already pulled. Wow, beautiful. So there is a sense of happiness, illumination, fire. So you have a lot of light in your life, a lot of joy, a lot of playfulness, but maybe something's happening here that's getting in the way of your happiness and causing you to cut off. You know, in relating with someone else, you really know if they're right for you. You really know if someone's right for you when they add to your happiness. If they get in the way of your happiness, then yeah, something's not quite right there. So we have the Five of Wands again. And in this standard deck, Five of Wands is about minor conflicts and ego and petty squabbling, dramas, you know. And he's holding a torch there for someone, but feeling like that person is engaged with someone else. So let's just read what the Five of Wands means in the Tarot of Sexual Magic, because it's a little different to the standard deck. Okay. The Five of Wands is watching the magic of the jug with the three ribbons. Good luck and happiness are not always and only for ourselves, but can be passed on to others, expecting that someone will give them to us in the future. Okay, so it's about giving and receiving. So, you know, in healing yourself and healing others, you receive the healing too. It's very reciprocal. So because the stars here, it's a feeling that there needs to be some form of healing going on to deeply sit with yourself. And in doing so, it's inspiring for others because they see a shift in your behavior and see a shift in who you are. Maybe you're no longer interested in squabbling and petty dramas. It doesn't interest you at all. So, okay, what you're feeling discontent about is this. You know, we've got the Ace of Pentacles with the Four of Pentacles. So there's been an offer, like a physical, tangible offer, but then there's also a guardedness that goes along with it. So maybe, where are you putting your focus here? Are you the one that's shutting yourself off, or do you feel like you're being shut off? So the Ace of Pentacles is gratification. The magic of the 3 candles. A complete and gratifying relationship unites mind, flesh, and spirit. Love is rooted in the intimacy that follows intercourse. So yeah, there's no intimacy when you're like this. This is shutting yourself off. Vulnerability and honesty is the highest form of intimacy. This is the opposite. This is bitterness, resentment, hard, it's like rigidness, hardness. So if you want to experience the bliss of this intimate relationship, then you need to break down these walls. And then that feeling of discontent will completely dissipate. But it does take courage, because vulnerability is a superpower. And the Ten of Wands here, we've got the Ten of Wands twice. So the Ten of Wands with this new, it's been a big journey to get to this new perspective, this new vision here. It's been a long road. Maybe the Ten of Wands is someone struggling. We got the Ten of Wands twice. There's a lot of fire here in this reading, Libra. So I can really feel into Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo for you. But there's also a bit of Earth too, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So we have the Ten of Wands. So penetrating the magic of the toad, the power of man meets the power of woman. Success in love must satisfy both partners. There needs to be equal sharing of your inner empowered nature, sharing of your own unlimited beingness, coming together in shared passion and fire. Yeah, because there seems like you're feeling really sad about having to suppress a part of your own inner power, your inner fire. So let's see why, Libra. Why do you feel like you're suppressing a part of you? Okay, and we have the Knight of Swords. So maybe you're suppressing a part of your own sexuality. Maybe you're not comfortable with your own sexuality. There's real confidence in knowing, truly honoring and embracing and accepting your spiritual self, your sexual self, and just loving your own sexuality. So let's just see the Knight. So the Knight of Swords in the standard deck is quite reckless. He holds his sword everywhere, rushes in. Taming, the magic of the frogs. Hunting is an age-old sport. The ends justify the means. But today's prey will be tomorrow's hunter, and vice versa. Yeah, so there's a real recklessness and rushing, you're suppressing your power here and you're feeling sad about it. You need to ask yourself, why are you hiding a side of yourself? Why aren't you truly being genuine and authentic and vulnerable with who you truly are? Because this will explode and it'll all come to the surface, and then maybe in exploding out, you're going to really freak someone out and push them away. Maybe you're not ready to show that side of yourself yet, but you might need to find some other way to express that suppressed passion, that suppressed fire. Wow, we have the Knave of Swords as well with this courage. So there's a lot of air coming out now, which is your suit. We've got 2 now coming out. And so the Knave of Swords is biting. The magic of bitter almonds. Enemies of the couple are both inside and outside of it. They should look at each other. Vigilance does not distract from pleasure, and pleasure does not distract from vigilance. Yeah, neither of them are looking at each other. He's just seeing her as a sexual object. But maybe you really want that passion. Maybe that's what you love about this connection, Libra, how passionate it is and how fiery this other person is. There is a lot of fire here, and you're feeling into that playfulness. But there's a sense of maybe you're suppressing that whole wild side of yourself. And if you're really struggling, like, you really need to look at another person. If you're struggling with something about them, you first need to look at yourself. Truly look at yourself and see if it's something in yourself that you can heal. There needs to be a completion here. We've got the World card. So whoever you're thinking about, this is what you don't like about them, and they're clinging to the past. So you know that there needs to be an end of a cycle here. And perhaps that's what they're moving towards, but there's more healing that needs to go on, which is why you're struggling with it going so slow. That there is going to be change, but you need to stay patient, centered, and grounded within that. But, you know, we cannot force another person to heal. Everyone just flows in their own time and their own healing spiritual journey. So maybe you're feeling into the need for this to be a completion because you're not getting your needs met. It feels like you're being suppressed here. A whole part of you is being suppressed. So let's read the World card. It has been coming up a lot lately, the World card at completion. The World, gratification, magic, intimacy, touch ensures continuity, a gratifying and complete relationship, peace and lasting happiness, a serene family. So you can't truly be intimate with another if you're still clinging at the past, because you're not present. There's no presence there because the whole of you isn't there. The whole of you is somewhere else. The whole of your heart is still broken. It's a part of your heart that's still broken. So there's no true sense of intimacy when someone's clinging to the past. So maybe that's what you're feeling, and so you've got to suppress that whole, got to suppress how you're truly feeling about that. And the Six of Chalices. So secret desire is to flow with change, but there's still a sense of nostalgia and holding on to the past a little bit here. Either you, both of you, or, I mean, if you don't like something about someone else, then it usually points to something that you haven't really acknowledged within yourself. So let's just see what the Six of Chalices says. Memory, the magic of the parchment. A portrait reminds us of those who are just only distant memories. It may revive desire for an ex and destroy blocks of the past. So yeah, maybe that's some of the healing that needs to go on. You need to look back to the past, and this is the change that needs to occur because there's still a clinging to the past in whoever you're thinking about. But if you don't like this about someone else, then it's something that's prevalent within you because you're still feeling quite guarded here, Libra. So sometimes we do, it's beautiful to feel into nostalgia of the past and looking back at past relationships and what did we learn, and you know, what today, reflecting on what you brought to that relationship and how you've actually evolved so much since then, and you know how what lessons you learned and how you don't want to take them with you into this new form of relating. You want to let go of the struggle with relating, and you want to have a whole new vision for how you flow with someone else in an intimate bond. You want to be more playful. This is how you're feeling right now, Libra, which is truly beautiful. And so it's about being really balanced and like gaining that information from looking back. That's your secret desire for both of you, is to really reflect on what you learned from these past relationships and then allow the flow of change, the healing to occur, and to stay balanced when you're going through these huge changes with the Wheel of Fortune. So slowing down, we have the Queen of Wands. I really feel you're feeling really vulnerable about this fire sign. So it's a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It's quite strong, the amount of fire here. And, you know, we have two cards of Leo here. We have, you know, we have the Sun card and we have the Strength card. Yeah, there's a lot of fire here. So you're feeling vulnerable about going slow with this Queen of Wands. She's magnetic. or he, it's just an energy. They really know themselves. They don't need anything from anyone. They're really independent. They're an authentic, creative expression of the divine. They just flow, and they don't need anyone to get them. They're totally okay in being who they are. They don't need anyone to validate them. And maybe it's moving just a little bit slow with them, and it's leaving you feeling a little bit vulnerable, Libra. I really feel like there's Leo energy here, definite fire. So in this totality, like, I'll read that one as well. Oops, excuse me. So it's a moving on from past pain, so you can be present. We cannot be present if we're retelling old stories and taking old baggage with us into new forms of relationships. So this is really moving on from past pain, so you can be total, you can really be present with this and truly be playful and allow the sun to illuminate the life force and beauty of what this relating is, Libra, because there's a lot of passion here, there's a lot of fire, but it's just about, there's a bit of healing that needs to go on within this relating, and patience too, and letting your guard down, like dropping the walls and allowing that honest vulnerability to create more intimacy in your relating. Because you need to pay attention to the red flags here. There are red flags, Libra. There are things that you're not sure of within this relating. And it could be that you've got to suppress. There's a sense that you need to suppress part of yourself. Like you are holding back the whole of who you are, and if you need to do that within a relationship, is it authentic? Is it genuine? If you're building walls around yourself and really cannot truly express yourself with another, is it a really genuine form of relating? And we have enchantment. Enchantment, okay. Let's see. Slow down. See and feel the love and beauty that surround you. Stop and smell the roses, gaze at the stars, and feel the breeze caress your face. Feel the glow of the sun and the earth beneath your feet. Think of someone and connect with them spiritually. Send your love and light and blessings. Observe nature and her changing seasons, autumn leaves, a misty sunrise, dewdrops in the morning, the waves of the ocean, luscious blades of grass, a rainbow, a smile, a kind gesture, sincerity and love. In spite of all its madness, difficulty, pain and suffering, the world is still an amazing place. Life is amazing, the sky is amazing, the earth, the universe, the great cycles of life and death, life, death and rebirth, and you are amazing. So what I truly gained from this, Libra, what is coming through for me straight away is focus on your own joy. Focus on your own joy and feel into the enchantment and beauty of this life. And if this relating is meant to be, I mean, you'll know what these are. You'll know what the red flags are. It'll be whatever comes to you straight away. And there's a reason why you're suppressing part of you're feeling sad about having to suppress a part of who you truly are and building walls. So maybe that's to do with this. So slow down. It's okay to slow down. It's okay to slow down and feel your way into this, whoever you're thinking about. Be present and allow yourself to be enchanted by the magic of this world. Embrace this change and, embrace this change, these changes that are going on. And take time to sit with yourself and heal. Big love, deep blessings, Libra. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you soon. Bye.